In this video, we satisfy the curiosity by assessing his net worth. Remember to subscribe to this channel for your ultimate Peaky Blinders content. Shall we begin?
Shelby.
The rise of the Shelby family, led by Tommy Shelby, is chronicled in the hit BBC series, Peaky Blinders. Peaky Broker, a superfan of the show, estimated Tommy's assets, including Tommy's residential properties, bookmaking empire, bars and clubs, and other business interests. The fan shared his calculations on Reddit, where he detailed Tommy's personal and business assets, arriving at a total figure which would have made him one of Britain's richest men in the 1920s. Before we bring you Tommy's net worth, let's look at Peaky Broker's breakdown of the value of specific assets in the show. Number 7. Small Heath Terraced Houses, £120 million. Peaky Broker writes that Tommy has 225 streets of terraced housing in Small Heath and the surrounding Birmingham area. He explains that a house would have cost around £700 based on public records from that period. Accounting for inflation, this cost would be £2,393 per house in 1920, and when multiplied by the estimated number of houses in each street, Tommy is thought to own £2.69 million in terraced properties in 1920 dollars. Tommy's properties would be worth around £120 million in today's money. Number 6. London Houses and Assets, £6 million. Tommy's main asset in the capital is the home he purchased to keep his sister Ada out of poverty. Peaky Broker estimates the standard 4-story structure house at £13,000 in 1920s money. Based on Tommy's request to Ada that she explores other real estates he can buy, Peaky Broker then assumes that Tommy has at least 2 smaller homes worth around £9,000 each at the time. The fan then adds other assets in the capital and arrives at a total of £112,000, or £5.93 million in today's money. Number 5. Docking licenses, £8 million. Tommy has a diverse portfolio of docking licenses in England, Canada, and the United States. Peaky Broker estimates that a typical warehouse near a popular dock would cost £8,000 per warehouse. He then calculates that Tommy has approximately £108,000 in licenses and £72,000 in warehouses. This equates to about £180,000 in docks in 1920 money for the Birmingham-based gangster. Tommy's docking licenses and warehouses are now worth around £8 million in today's cash. Number 4. Factories, £40 million. Tommy acquires several factories, employing hundreds of people as the show progresses. Peaky Broker estimates that Tommy owned at least 15 factories at the height of his power. He estimates that each factory is worth around £60,000, which gives a total of £900,000 in 1920 dollars. In today's money, that equates to around £40 million. In the comment section below, tell us what you would do with £40 million. Number 3. Stately Home, £13 million. Arrow House, the stately home that frequently appears in Season 3 of the show, is impressive and maintained by dozens of staff at the Shelby family's beck and call. The home is based on the real-life Arley Hall in Cheshire, built in 1832. Peaky Broker calculates that the house was probably worth around £380,000 in 1920, including Tommy's horses, £50,000, and decorations, £50,000. He believes Tommy's house is worth £13 million in today's money. Number 2. Bookmaking, £13 million a year. Tommy's legal and illegal bookmaking is a significant part of his business empire. His influence skyrockets when he obtains a share of horse racing betting revenue from Bill and Billy Kimber. He then goes on to obtain licenses at racetracks across the country. Peaky Broker assumes Tommy makes an average of £2,000 per race from betting, considering at least 5 bookmakers make around £400 each. Considering 60 races are held per year, the gangster earned around £120,000 in 1920 money from racing. However, Peaky Broker adds an extra £18,000 by factoring in betting revenues from Tommy's allies. Along with the racing, he has illegal gambling dens. Peaky Broker assumes the Shelbys have 3 of such dens, each earning £250 per day, hence a total of £750 per day. He writes that the dens can make £550 per day in profit minus the cost of payouts, which works out to £171,600 per year in 1920 money. When revenues from race betting and illegal gambling are collated, Tommy earns around £13 million per year in today's money. Number 1. Other investments, including protection rackets, £100 million. In addition to the assets mentioned above, Tommy owns bars, pubs, and clubs in London. He also has other properties in the United States. Peaky Broker points out that estimating the value of each of these is difficult due to the limited data available in the show. However, he estimates Tommy's total net worth to be £6.8 million, which equals £301 million in today's money. Peaky Broker says that the increasing value of his properties over time, at a rate of 6% per year, means that his total worth is likely closer to £450 million. He says that he does not account for the company's potential growth between 1920 and 2019. If you've enjoyed knowing how much money Thomas Shelby has, you'll enjoy our video revealing the number of people he's killed. Thanks for watching.